I moved into this apartment 2 years ago with my college friend Jake. We were both fresh graduates, eager to start our new jobs and lives in the city. The apartment was modest but cozy, with 2 bedrooms, a shared living space, and a small kitchen. It wasn't much, but it was ours. Jake was the life of the party, always bringing energy into the room. He had this infectious laugh that could lighten any mood. We shared countless late-night talks, movie marathons, and even the occasional argument over whose turn it was to do the dishes. About 6 months ago, Jake got a job offer in another state. It was a significant step up for him, and while I was sad to see him go, I was genuinely happy for his success. We had a small farewell gathering, and the next day, he packed up his belongings and left. I remember standing at the doorway, watching him drive away, thinking about how quiet the apartment would be without him. The first week after Jake left was eerily silent. I attributed the creaks and groans of the apartment to its age and my heightened awareness of being alone. But then I started hearing more distinct sounds. Late at night, I'd hear footsteps in the hallway, the soft thud of something dropping or the creak of a door opening. Once, I was sure I heard the fridge door close. Each time, I'd get up to check, only to find nothing out of place. I began to question my sanity. Was I so used to Jake's presence that my mind was fabricating these sounds? One evening, while watching TV, I saw a shadow move across the hallway from the corner of my eye. I paused the show and called out, "Jake." Realizing the absurdity, I chuckled nervously, but the occurrences became more frequent. I'd find the bathroom light on when I was sure I turned it off. The TV would switch channels on its own. One night, I woke up to find my bedroom door ajar, even though I always closed it before sleeping. The most unsettling moment was when I found a mug on the kitchen counter with fresh coffee stains. I hadn't made coffee that day. Determined to find a logical explanation, I set up a camera in the living room. The next morning, I reviewed the footage. Around 2:30 a.m., the camera captured a figure walking from the hallway into the kitchen. The figure resembled Jake. I froze, replaying the footage multiple times. The movements, the posture. It was unmistakably him. But how? He was miles away. I called Jake immediately. He answered groggily, confirming he was in his new apartment and hadn't visited. I didn't mention the footage. That night, I decided to confront whatever was happening. I stayed up, lights off, camera ready. At 2:30 a.m., like clockwork, I heard the footsteps. The figure emerged from the hallway. It was Jake, but his eyes were hollow, his face expressionless. He walked past me, oblivious to my presence, and sat on the couch, staring blankly at the TV. I mustered the courage to speak. "Jake." He slowly turned his head, eyes meeting mine, and whispered, "You left me." I was paralyzed with fear. "No, you left," I replied. He stood up, walked towards me, and vanished. I did some research and contacted a local paranormal expert. After sharing my experiences, she suggested that Jake's energy might have imprinted on the apartment due to our close bond and the suddenness of his departure. She recommended a cleansing ritual to help release any residual energy. I followed her instructions, and the occurrences ceased. But sometimes, late at night, I still feel a presence, a familiar warmth, as if Jake is watching over me.